Okay, friends, so today I'm gonna try to tackle a project that I've been wanting to do for a while. We have this old shed here, and I am wanting to convert it into a cat house, potentially making half of it into a dog house and then having the dog run attached to it. So I'm gonna take you in with me. We'll get it cleaned up, see what we could do as far as closing it off so the cats can't get out, just because I don't want them to run away just because they haven't been here for very long. Usually with outdoor cats, you're going to keep them in an enclosure for about 2 weeks to a month. There is a lot of ice and I'm only in my slippers, so I'm trying to avoid stepping in it. All of these ice and puddles. See nice big puddles from our tracks here. But this is what it is. So I'm going to take you inside, let you guys join me in cleaning this up, and eventually converting it into a cat house. Might take a few months to get it all finalized and cleaned up, make it really nice. But that is the plan. Here it is. So we're definitely going to have to block that hole in the door. Eventually we might open it up and let the cats come in here on their own if they would like. But let's open it. The previous owners did bring a few things in here. Got some shelves over here. Got some oil cans. That's kind of a pain because I'm pretty sure it costs money to dispose of oil. Down here we have broken glass from that window there. That window is open. And then some chains. And then got this whole workbench here. Along with the heat lamp. Did just notice shingles here as well, which could come into handy. And then as you can see on this wall, there's several holes that could be outside. And then all this cardboard has to come down. There's a nice big hole down there that I'm sure the cats could easily squish through. So there's definitely a big project. I want to at least get the glass cleaned up, maybe get everything else out of here, and go from there. This big wood burning stove thing will eventually come out. Probably not today because it's raining out and we don't want a big hole in the ceiling. Alright, I just got my broom here. Got a big glass. That's going to be my first thing that I want to go is to get this glass out of here. I don't know what we're going to do about these holes in the floor. I mean, it's not like the cats could fit through it, but I don't want their paws or anything to get stuck down in these holes. I'll ponder on that one. We might end up putting maybe carpet in here. I'm not sure if that would be the best option as far as like having cats in here, but I think eventually we're going to have to do something on the floor. This shelf, I think I want to keep here. We'll close off this window with some chicken wire is what I'm thinking. Maybe put a few slats across so weather can't come in so much. And then I'm going to keep the shelf here because I'm sure the cats would love to sit here and look out the window. attached up there. That's crazy. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna have Bryce go and take that down. Yeah, so I'll have to have Bryce take this one down because it's attached up there for some reason. This looks like a makeshift light bar, kind of bar. Light here and there. I wonder if these lights actually work. And if so, I bet you Bryce will use it somewhere. Maybe it's to light up the outside of her shop. So I'll show that to Bryce at some point. There's a whole lot of sticks in this corner. I wonder if something made a nest there at some point, so that's why I don't want to touch it. I'll show you a little closer. There's all piled in there really tight. I think I'm going to grab something and kind of poke at it and pull it out. There's actually this old tool just hanging here, so I think I'm going to use this. Oh gosh. Wow. There's definitely a mess there at some point. Now, okay. So, dig in a little bit more. So, stuff piled up right there. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if it's a nest, but compared to this spot here, seems like there would be a nest there of something. Could be a mice nest. Doubt it's a bird's nest, but never know. I hope I don't find it. We're good. They make me weird. You're right. What are you doing, bud? Alright, this is what it looks like. So I swept up the floor best I can. I'll definitely have to come in here with a vacuum up all the cracks and everything. Get it as tidy as possible, make sure I get everything out of the cracks because I'm sure there's still some broken glass up in there. So that will eventually come out. Like I said, it's mounted to the ceiling. That is an old shelf that collapsed. It is still attached to the wall, so I'll have to take that off. I'm going to take down all the cardboard. We're going to put new wood slats over all the walls. Try to make it as waterproof as possible. Bryce will have to figure out what we need to do as far as the roof. You can see this whole beam there. All of those dots, that's all water droplets. So there's definitely water coming in several spots. Clean this window up. I think the cats would enjoy the look out of that. I think this wood
bench is going to have to come out. We might rebuild something here. We'll see. We'll see. Because like I said, we might divide this in half and have it be that side for the dogs, this side for the cats. We'll see how it goes. We might split it right where that window is. Going across. We'll see how it works because we also have this window to deal with. So that's the plan. Boomer, always wanting to be nearby. Yeah. See how it's bully. Bully. Going out. Going out. Still not quite safe for you to walk in here. Oh, stay right there. But that's kind of what it looks like.
Thanks for joining me as I worked on making this cat house a little bit cleaner, seeing what we have to work with, and potentially dog house. I'm glad you guys were able to tag along, and I hope you guys will come back and watch future videos as we continue to make this a little bit safer and more comfortable for the animals, a little bit more waterproof as well. But thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys in future videos. And don't forget, subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks.